Okay, so we should hopefully be live again. Um, yeah, OBS crashed. So I don't know how long it crashed, how long ago it crashed, but it shouldn't be too far. Just to see if I can get it. Yes, live again. There we go. Thank you. First time OBS has done any. Well, it's not really OBS. It's Streamlabs with OBS included. Yeah, first time that's actually happened. So.
If that Batok Rodek could catch up to us, then the Warden and his men will soon find us as well. You must have a ship in orbit. We should beam up as soon as possible and discuss what has happened.
Stalker, do you read me? This is Chagrin of the IKS Stalker. We read you, sir. What are your orders? We're ready for transport. Beam us up. Sir, we can't get a lock on your position. You must still be within range of the magnetic field. That's not what I wanted to hear. Sir, we will bring the ship down to the surface to pick you up. An excellent idea. Make it quick. We might need more warriors. I'm also freezing my gonads off here.
It will be easier for your ship to locate us.
And my thingy is just being really slow. It keeps buffering, and I don't know if that's because my laptop's shit or it's just being shit. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, agreed. Higher ground, let's go. Run. We're going up there, not too far. Yes, I've done it. Get rid of the tutorial. There we go. Bloody tutorials. It's Moroxio. Not the best piece of equipment in the world. That's what the technical issue was. OBS stopped registering it and had to relaunch the Roxio software itself, and then it would register it again. One of the reasons why one of the things on my wish list at Streamlabs donate thing is a Elgato. Confront the Warden.
You dishonorable dog! When the High Council hears what Gempok's representatives have done here today, they will order your immediate execution!
How much, rat? How much will you pay to hold an innocent man?
Enough to keep us warm long after you're dead. We get paid whether Kemtar lives or dies. So, before I kill you, I'll offer you the coward's choice of surrender.
I think, rat, that you're forgetting something.
What am I forgetting, Tosa?
I am not a measly little warden. I'm the captain of a ship. Let me introduce you. It's called the Stalker. Bye-bye, former rat. And you're a sight for sore eyes. That'll teach those dogs to threaten the captain of the IKS Stalker. We are ready to bring you aboard as soon as you give the signal, sir. Well done, Chidren. Pick us up. That was fun.
Your report on Warden Kratok and the prison riot was disturbing. I have transferred many prisoners to Rura Penthe, and this is the first I've heard of corruption. As you know, the Empire does not tolerate fraud or dishonesty. I accept your resolution to the matter, but I am displeased that you did not apprehend Drake. The fact you freed Kimtar also requires scrutiny. If Kimtar were not Ambassador Worf's son, I would demand that you return him to First City at once. However, if you believe there's evidence of further corruption, You have my authorization to pursue this matter discreetly.
Of course. As discreetly as a Klingon can.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Thank you, Ambassador Worf. And I've got to be sealed for Jackal Mastiff. Ooh. Ooh. Whole paying torpedoes. I'll keep them for when we face the Doomsday Machine. My Mastiff. Everyone loves the Mastiff. I'm really hoping this isn't like a single use or a limited use item. If it does, it means I may be doing that mission quite a few times because I want my pet with me. Because there are a few combat pets, but most of them are like single or temporary use items. Missions. Here's 5 missions in the Empire tree, whereas the Federation side has like 20 in the Klingon front. Although we do have more. So yeah. Friend or foe?
During my time as ambassador, I uncovered evidence that one of the great houses has been corrupted by a foreign influence and is plotting against the Empire. I was thrown into Urapenthe as punishment for digging too close to the truth. The fugitive Drake suggested that we travel to the Vor system. We hope to find evidence that will prove there is an internal threat to the Empire.
Well, what are you waiting for? Oh, it's very close. For the first time, the mission is not half the blooming galaxy away. Oh yes, Mr. Plank. If you were to look on, I'm posting in chat. That, like that, is my PS4 profile tag thingy. If you search and friend that, I'll see about inviting you to the fleet when I'm on my other character. Because I can't invite you when I'm on this one, because wrong faction. Have I like chosen the complete wrong star or planet around this star? I think yes, I have. Oh dearie me. Sir, we've entered the Vor system. There's a starbase in an orbit dead ahead. Records list it as a research facility operated by Yurdian scientists. Yurdians? That's me. Yurdian scientists? That's unusual.
The Uridians are not known for their scientific prowess, but the research station is listed as a protected asset. According to your ship's computer, the Uridians have a trade agreement with a human scientist named Amar Singh. He is working with someone in the Empire on a genetic research project. It's unclear what Drake expected us to find here.
We will investigate. Approach the station. Shaky, 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 shaky.
This is Research Facility Logner Beta 3. I am Plardos Yarden, commander of the station. With whom am I speaking?
I am Lieutenant Kiriker of the House Marek, of the IKS Stalker.
We weren't informed there would be visitors today. How may we serve the Empire?
We're here to inspect the station.
Commander Plardos, you will provide this ship's computer access to all recent station communication logs. You will also transmit a manifest of shipments and supply delivery receipts for the last month.
We expect full cooperation, Plardos.
Well, this is unexpected. You do realize that we have an agreement with your government and Dr. Singh. Our research is highly classified. You do have some sort of official order granting permission to view these records?
Of course, we'll send it right over.
Why are you attacking us? Please, we are not your enemy.
Send over the information we requested, and my finger won't slip again.
You're completely mad. This is a top security installation. You don't have authorization to access our records. We're filing a formal complaint.
And you're hiding something.
Of course we're hiding something. We're conducting classified research. That's why you are not authorized to access station records. You do understand the concept of top secret, don't you?
You dare insult my respect my authority?
This is preposterous. We refuse to hand over top secret information without proper authorization. We will defend ourselves, if necessary.
Respect my authority! Sorry, had to do that. Although my Cartman impression sucks. Hiccup. Where's the last chip? Station, send a distress signal. A ship is responding. Let's hide. It's not called being cowardly, it's being called strategic. A Romulan warbird? Why in the hell would a Romulan ship appear and help a supposed top secret Klingon research station? Sir, the Romulans are hailing us. On screen?
We received a distress call from this station. We are here to provide assistance.
Your assistance is no longer needed.
Station Commander Plardos sounded distressed. He mentioned a disagreement with a Klingon vessel. It would be dishonorable of us not to investigate.
This is an internal matter. Leave.
We appreciate the delicate nature of the situation. Would you mind if we spoke with the station? Perhaps we could resolve any misunderstanding.
Be our guest. Tell Plardos we'll wait. Cloaked.
I find this very suspicious. Why would Romulans respond to a distress call here?
Why would they even be here? They held the station on an open frequency and then immediately switched to an encrypted channel. The Romulan ship has yet to raise shields. Alert me if you know anything else.
I don't need to remind you that we're in Klingon territory. The fact that these Romulans are here at all could be the clue we need.
Drake said we'd find evidence, not clues. Sir, the station has transported several crates of goods to the Romulans. That's our evidence. Hail the Romulans.
Commander Plardos has explained the situation. It sounds as if there's been a miscommunication.
You're a Romulan. You lie every time you draw breath.
The foolish bravado of the Klingon Empire. Attacking your own station and then accusing us of wrongdoing. I should have expected something like this. Very well. We'll communicate in terms you can understand.
Right. Why are the shields already raised? Oh yeah, because we're cloaked. May I explain something? Then where's the ship? Well, it's not really a surprise, but it's eat shit and die. Uh-oh, ow. Why is there a Republic ship come to help us? That got a bit dicey.
The Romulan Republic is thankful for your assistance. We had tracked the Tal Shiar to this system, but we would have been outmatched without your aid.
You fought well for a Romulan.
The Romulan Republic faces many challenges, but conflict with the Klingon Empire should not be one of them. As a gesture of good faith, I'll share with you information that you might find to be of value.
I'm listening.
We believe Tal Shiar agents are collaborating with operatives in the Klingon Empire to steal weaponry and technology. We have uncovered large supplies of Klingon weapons on the planet Nimbus 3 that we believe are being stockpiled there by agents of the Empress. The stolen goods are being transferred through several facilities in the local sector, including this science station.
Do you have proof of this?
The shipping manifests on the supply crates and the weapons themselves. By tracking the flow of goods, we've learned that there are agents in the Klingon Empire transferring stolen supplies to the Tal Shiar. Those supplies are being stockpiled on Nimbus 3. If you will help track down the source of those weapons, we will share our data with you.
Send us the data, but we make no promises.
Transferring the data now. We expect the Klingon Empire to track down the source of these stolen goods and punish those responsible before more weapons fall into the wrong hands. If we discover any further information, we will notify the Empire's ambassador on Mol Rihan.
Yes, we will track who's responsible for this down, and well, they won't be pleased. Give me that cock, Pelados.
Please listen to me. We were only following protocol. We must ensure that our research doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Then why are you trading in stolen goods?
We didn't know the shipments we were transferring were stolen. I was told that the crates were medical supplies needed on the war front. We didn't ask questions. Please, show mercy. We were only doing what we were ordered to do.
Then do as you're told and send me the data I want.
Due to present circumstances, we will forego normal security authorization and provide the files you have requested. We live to serve the Empire.
Transfer those files before I finally lose my patience. We've received data that Kutmar requested, sir. It will take time to analyze these files and track the source of the shipments. In the meantime, We are prepared to leave the system on your command. Let's go. This place has a very bad smell. Kind of getting into this, I know.
Your officers have analyzed the shipping logs from the research facility. Their findings confirm what the Romulan Republic officer told us. Someone has been routing technology and weapons to the Tal Shiar, and they are going to great lengths to cover their tracks.
Do you believe a great house is involved?
An operation of this magnitude would require the resources of one of the houses, but the shipments are being routed in such a way to conceal their point of origin. Our evidence is circumstantial. It was my eagerness to point fingers without proof that landed me in Urapenthe in the first place. We must exercise patience and wait for our prey to reveal themselves.
Drake mentioned your father.
My father is Ambassador Worf. He has many friends and many enemies. I tried to convince him that one of the houses was moving in the shadows against us. He either didn't believe me or didn't care. Either way, he made his decision when he refused to act after I was sent to Urapenthe. His pride is a weakness our enemy will try to exploit.
Perhaps I can persuade him to listen then.
You can try, but we must be prepared if he doesn't. We should at least warn him of the danger, even if he refuses to see the knife at his throat.
Don't worry. We will be there if they strike. Also, why do I have a sneaking suspicion that of the great houses responsible, it's going to be the House of Duras? The House of Duras always seems to be up to no good. They don't care about the Empire, all they care about is themselves, their coffers and their own personal power. They would quite happily watch the Empire crumble if it meant they had just one more strip of gold pressed left them. You better could just let your dog out. You missed a really, really cool part where I got really into it and probably overacted like a lot, basically. It was fun though, and that's what's important. Why oh why is the colour of my chromosomes? Why? There we go. Why is it so far from where you enter the system before you can beam down to the city? It'd be cool if they had an option where you could choose to go before you go to that, so you only have one loading screen and not like 12. Okay, let's go say hello to Worf. Of course, I'm gonna run face first into a door before that. But that's okay, my face is made of sterner stuff than doors.
Greetings. How may I fight with honor?
Sir, do you have a moment?
Perhaps. First, tell me who you are.
I am Lieutenant Kirker of House Marek. Of the Imperial Klingon ship, Stalker.
Greetings. How may I assist you?
We need to speak privately.
That is an odd request. We stand in the courtyard of the Great Hall, and honor has no need of secrecy. If you cannot speak your mind in this place, then I have no desire to hear what you have to say.
Very well. I'm here with your son, Kemtar.
That is not my son's name. If Kemtar wishes to talk, tell him to come and speak to me. I will not communicate through intermediaries.
He said you are both in danger.
He is the only one in danger, unless you have been foolish enough to listen to his tales. But you have already made that mistake. If you have spoken to him, than you have been to Rurapenthe.
The Great House is plotting your death.
I am Gintok to the House of Martok. Lady Sorella has declared vengeance on the House of Jimpok. It would not surprise me if all the great houses wish me dead. Tell my son that I am capable of defending myself.
The Romulans are involved.
Romulans? That does not make sense. Jimpok's position towards the Federation and the Tal Shiar is very clear. And in this, he has my house's full support. It would be foolish for any house to make such a connection. However, I would not be surprised to hear you mention the House of Duras.
We don't know exactly which house is involved. It would not be wise to point fingers just yet.
And that is exactly the sort of accusation that landed my son in a penal colony. Tell Kemtar that unless he has proof, he should stay silent. If he is a fugitive from Rurapenthe, he will only make his situation worse. I do not want to know any more about what you two are plotting.
I'll tell him, but just be on guard.
Has Worf agreed to speak to us?
He said that your name is not Kemtar.
What name I use is not important. Did you tell him what we've learned?
He did not seem concerned.
Did you tell him the Romulans are involved?
He mentioned House Duras.
Given their history, I've considered the possibility that the House of Duras might be involved. Is he at least willing to review our evidence?
He wants nothing to do with our investigation.
Yai-cha! He is a stubborn old man and he is going to get himself killed.
We should at least warn the House of Martok.
Agreed. If the Jinn talk to House Martok will not listen, we will take our concerns to the house itself. Martok's son Drex is off-world. I will contact Lady Sorella and arrange a meeting.
Don't be discouraged.
You must meet with Lady Sorella from the House of Martok. She must be warned.
In time. Got some stuff to put on my ship. You're a nice engine, but unfortunately that's going on in its place. Yeah, sometimes the game glitches. That should be able to go straight into my ship, but it blooming well don't. Doesn't even show it. Look. I wonder if I were to go straight for that and do it that way. No. Yeah, it just glitches out like that. The game really does need some work on the glitches. But they're not going to. Because the glitches of the interface system. I honestly don't think they've done anything with the interface system since the game became live. Which is a shame, because it sucks. Yeah, next mission. Missions. Let's go to wars. That's another thing, another glitch thing, yeah. You have to leave this area before they become... Sorry, I was distracted by something green. Oh la la. That's a nice ship. It's a big ship. Yeah, you have to leave an area before the next lot of missions will appear sometimes. Because some things don't automatically update. You have to move areas. It's just weird. Missions. There we go. Bringing down the house.
Talk to the battle masters to find out how you can best serve the Empire.
What?
Talk to the
Oh, for fuck's sake. Is there a mission level requirement for this or something? Lieutenant 8. I'm Lieutenant 7. Okay. May I explain a little bit? Oh, good God. Okay then, so... And I can't even find a deep space encounter that I can join because I don't think I can join them at this level. Is it easy to join other players? Used to be, but now not so much. It used to be that if your managed team settings were on default team settings were on open and open teaming, if you went into the same mission together, then it would automatically team you up. But it's changed how the teaming system works without actually changing this. So unless you invite somebody to your team, you won't team with anybody. Like I've said, there is a lot of aspects of Star Trek Online which were working at one point, but as updates have gone on, have just broken, and I'm hesitant to say the devs were just too lazy to fix it. It's just that it just may not be, well, working how it was originally intended. Anyway... Any actual PvP missions? Oh, nobody in them. So, we need to level up. We've got no more missions on this queue, so I suppose we'll redo a quick mission. Or at least part of a quick mission of the hunt is on.
We have identified the Federation prisoner you've been chasing.
No, not that particular one. Not that particular one.
During my time as ambassador...
What was it I was looking for? It's not so much that I was looking for something, it's that the next mission is a Lieutenant 8 mission, and I'm Lieutenant 7, very close to level 8. I think that may be a slight miscalculation on the amount of experience you'll get on their part. It doesn't matter a whole lot, really. Oh, look at that, there's a third person watching on YouTube. Say hello. And how are you today? If I remember right, it was this planet, not the one over the other side. Oh, dearie me. go. We're gonna rush through this and see if we can do it quick enough. Deep space encounters. They're the little instances you can go to out in space like that. I'll show you what one looks like after the mission when I'm back in space. You need to be level 12, I think, before you can enter them, though. So that would have been pointless.
This is research.
Commander.
Why can't my torpedoes do that always?
Why are you attacking jerk of this?
We received state. We.
I find this. I don't.
Commander Plardo.
Quickly redoing a mission to get a little bit of experience so you can do the next mission. Yep, the Derelict's ship. You don't want to be at the front of them or at the back of them, because they have torpedo buoys on the front and back. And they all tend to have high yield torpedo 3, which sends 2 or 3 high yield plasma torpedoes, which hurt like a bitch.
The Romulan Republic is thankful for
Oh,
your
and there's a very,
assistance.
very big spider on
We
my wall.
attract the Tall Shiar to the we built the trend.
Please listen to me. We.
Ba-bam.
Your officers have analyzed my fault. You can try.
Yes, I can use transwarp. Unfortunately, I think it's... No, it's not. Thought it was recharging. That ship a bit above me is quite big. I could literally fit in its cargo bay. And I say that a lot. Come on, little ship. The little ship that could. Get close enough to go down to the land and warn somebody who's not going to listen for the second time. Just loading, loading, loading.
Greetings. Fight, perhaps.
Skip. Yes, we've already done that mission.
Has Warford... Did you given...
There you go. This should hopefully be enough to let me level up.
You must meet with Lady Sorella from the House of Martok. She must be warned.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
There we go. I actually think, in the game, those things I just picked up are actually quite difficult to get. These, the ones which increase maximum shield, like by a certain percentage. So it might be worth redoing that mission again, like towards the end of the game, to get one. Bound to account as well, so I could switch it, get it on this character and then use it on one of my others. Which would be nice, and I just uppercutted nothing for no reason. Bringing down the house.
Sorella, Lady of the House of Martok, has requested that you meet her at the house estate in the Ketha lowlands. She did not explain why she wanted to see you, but I expect that she has some tasks she would like completed. The House of Martok has lost much prestige since I took the Chancellor's seat. But they still have many allies among the KDF, and I am loath to reject Sorella's request without a good reason. Gaining the favor of the House of Martok could serve you well. But remember, they have many enemies. I harbor no ill towards Sorella, but do not get caught up in her vengeance against me. It would not be in your best interest. Serve the Empire well. Kapla!
Where did that echo suddenly come from? There was literally no echo before that, but now there is an echo. How strange. It's almost as if they were recorded in a different environment. Start bringing down the house? Couldn't I just do that? Yep, if you redo low-end missions as a level 60, you get better things. Yes, you do. Missions, when you replay them, they what you get from them scale to your level. So if I were to do that as a level 60, I'd get a Mach 12. It may be green, it may be blue, it may be purple, I'm not sure. But with the upgrade system, you could make it into an epic if you took the time to do it. Right. Lady Sorella, Mistress of the House of Martok, has requested your presence at the family's manor. We should make our way to her as soon as possible. I'll walk. No, I'll run. Let's have a look at this place. Very Klingon-y.
Welcome. Greetings, Kemtar. It pleases me that you have both come to my home. The House of Martok has many enemies. We have called for vengeance against the House of Jempok and all of its allies for the death of my husband. And many smaller houses seek to curry favor with Jempok or the House of Duras by striking at us. Until now, most of these attacks have been little more than a nuisance. When we received word from Kemtar that one of the houses may be plotting to assassinate Worf, it confirmed my suspicions that there is a greater threat emerging. I now believe that my grandson Maven may also be a target. These assassins threaten to destabilize our position on the High Council. Whoever has ordered such a dishonorable act, or who would be cowardly enough to carry it out, must be stopped. Given your current investigation, I ask that you find the assassin and remove the threat before they attempt a strike.
Your full cooperation would be appreciated.
Yes, we value your concerns, and we will proceed with caution in our investigation. It is refreshing and a testimony to the dignity of House Martok that you're willing to speak out and recognize this looming threat. May I ask where your grandson Maven is now?
I do love how, like when the game first came out, most of the flavor text like this is voiced. But they could have done a little more quality control. I mean, the volume of her voice compared to his was really different.
He is on his way to the Batleth tournament on Forcas 3 with your father. Worf assured me that he would handle security matters during the trip. But that was before you reported your findings to me.
I mean, that's the kind of thing you'd expect from an amateur YouTuber. Getting the volumes of their chat wrong. Not an actual company like this. We should go to Focus now. And I accidentally double clicked, so sorry about that. My controller, whether it's because it's PS4 or because it's... yeah, it just does it. And there's crap all I can do about it. And yes, it does also annoy the crap out of me. I'm stuck! There we go. There must have been an invisible tribble there. Damn them all. Oi, farmer. What are you doing?
The only thing I've paid attention to of late has been the lack of rain. But you're a warrior, not a farmer. You wouldn't be interested in that. Sorry, I couldn't help you.
Worthless, we'll ask someone else. Blooming farmers.
The Targs have been busy tearing up my roots. But other than that, I haven't seen anything unusual.
Ah! We will ask another farmer. And then another until we find the answers we are looking for. Or we've run out of farmers.
I remember seeing the Romulan. He said he was a surveyor hired to architect a new irrigation system. He set up equipment on the hill over there, but I haven't seen him lately. It wouldn't surprise me if he's up to no good. You can never trust a Romulan.
Getting the volume wrong on your mic on a stream is easy to do. It's when you do videos are different because you like have to listen to it while you're editing it, so you can tell the volumes of the video and the game play and the commentary, and you can sort them all out. It's just that it seems like they never bothered to do that. They just recorded the footage, slotted it where it was supposed to be, and were just done with it then. Yeah, most of the time that's fine, but you will catch a lot of issues like that. It's like my mic used to pick up all kind of sounds, background sounds, and it still does if I use OBS. For some reason, this program, the Streamlabs and OBS, I don't know whether it has built-in audio software or whatnot, but it's a lot better than just OBS or XSplit or, well, even the recording software, Audacity and stuff. It gets rid of it. It doesn't make an echo. It's very good. Targs! Kill them! Kill them all! You're no mastiff. Inspecting equipment. This isn't surveying equipment, sir. What would a surveyor need with a Romulan short-range EM transmitter? Well, we'll go and find out. Disable that first, though. Disable it the Klingon way. Kicking it. Can I get up there by jumping here? I doubt it. No, too high. We'll go the long way around. Probably put my guns away. Oh, Foreman?
Yes, I remember this man. It's not every day you see a Romulan in the Ketha lowlands. He didn't say he was a surveyor, though. He told me that he was a part of a diplomatic delegation studying our agriculture.
Really?
Martok would have never let a Romulan set foot on our world. That's why I don't think much of Jimpak. He's too soft. The oddest thing I remember, other than him being a Romulan, was that he personally scheduled the delivery of goods to the farm. That is against our security procedures. Lady Sorella insists on authorizing all deliveries to the manor. However, his codes were valid, and he had Lady Sorella's signature, so I did as he asked. His delivery arrived today. It is the large package we moved to the grain storage shed near the house of Martok's manor. Knep would know what was ordered. He handles most of Lady Sorella's business transactions.
We must find this Romulan and inspect that delivery. I have a suspicion, if we were to go back and talk to Lady Sorella, she would have no idea about any Romulan shipment. I also have a feeling that this may be weapons of some kind, or even an explosive device. Something which shouldn't be here.
I processed that delivery. It was an order for the House of Martok. They needed explosives for digging out a new irrigation system. The order was placed by Lady Sorella with her signature and authorization codes. She must need the new irrigation channel badly. Normally, Sorella delays such tasks until the winter, when the farm hands aren't busy with planting and harvesting.
We must get to this package at once. This spy knew that they would move those explosives near the House of Martok's fertilizer stores. He plans to use the shed as a bomb. The equipment we found earlier must have been the trigger device. But why the Romulan short-range EM trigger? Its range would have been limited to a few hundred yards. It would need to be near the farm to trigger the detonation charges. We need to get back to the manor to stop the assassin. We should focus our search near the fertilizer shed. He will need a spot where he can visibly overlook the stores and monitor the detonation. Yes, we must hurry. Follow me. I'll maybe not get lost on the way back. Cause I'm running, I'm running over here. Run, 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 run. So, Romulans there defending the assassin. Oh, they appeared there, yes. They ran right past them. Whoa, 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 whoa. No idea what the hell happened there, but okay. Bloody Romulans. Or should I say bloody Tal Shiar? Bloody Tarks. You ain't no mastiff. See? My wonderful little mastiff. He wouldn't die to such a pathetic attack. Assassins out here. Let's kill these assassins as well. Peekaboo! That's the bomb. Hehehehe. Hehehehe. Oh no, there are more, but I'm skipping them. Nothing here, Captain. Technically not a captain yet. There he is, stop him.
The House of Martok will crumble, and with it, the rest of the Klingon Empire. You cannot stop what has begun.
Shoot this force jack before he beams out. Oh, well. Maybe, Kirika, you should have shot him rather than tell other people to do it. Oh, he was right there. On your ass. Romulans! Someone hired these honorless Telshiar dogs to do their dirty work. The House of Martok is strong, but with Martok gone, it has been weakened. One of its rivals seeks to exploit that weakness and use the House's downfall to attack the Council. We need to follow Tarsen to find out who he is working for. As long as that Patak draws breath, he is a threat to the House of Martok. Captain, Tarsen probably beamed up to a cloaked vessel in orbit above Kronos. We should return to our ship and track where he went. You would think that a race or a group of people who use cloaks would have some kind of system around their planets which could like detect cloaks. Kind of what you'd want. But no. Lieutenants, the warp traffics in this area will make it difficult to pinpoint the Romulan assassin ships. Ever since Chancellor Jampok agreed to the settlement of New Romulus, there are always Romulan ships in orbit around Kronos. How are we to maintain security when we allow these allies on our doorstep? We will support the Chancellor's position. Now scan for cloaked vessels. The scanners have been configured for motion detection, but as expected, there is too much traffic in the area. We must also consider that the Romulan has left the system. Well, scan for singularity core emission. Sir, your intuition is superb. Scanners are detecting trace singularity distortions from the nearby asteroids, indicating that a Romulan warbird recently entered warp. If we get a closer scan, I will be able to plot a course based on the warp trail signature. Take us closer to the asteroid. Singularity leads to the captain's table. You need to be, well, I suppose the only way to get that now is to become a lifetime member. Originally, the game was subscription based, and for as long as you subscribed, you were subscribed for, you could get bonus perks and stuff. It's no longer able to be subscription based, which is a shame, because if it was, I have a feeling I would still be subscription based on it. Instead, you can only buy the lifetime pass, which is quite expensive. And unlike PC, you don't even get the free 500 Zen a month thing from being a lifetime subscriber. There it is, scan for Romulan signals. Scan complete and warp trail course plotted. Sir, the Romulan warbird is heading for the forecast system. He's after Worf and the Zen. Well, plot and intercept course, maximum warp. Do you get any Zen? No, not on PS4 and not on consoles anymore. I'm not even sure if you still get Zen on the PC version. They may have changed that. So they're about to... Oh, that's quite far away. Well, lean back and relax, because we're in for a long drive. Bum bum ba-da-dum, ba-da-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum bum. It's a long drive when you're only going below warp 6, I think, still. Warp 5.6. I suppose while the Federations do have more missions to do, their missions tend to be a bit closer together. Though there are a few outliers on the first mission list, which do send you a little bit of a distance away. We're getting there, slowly. Bring me my mastiff. Let me stroke his luxurious fur. I have no idea how long I've been streaming. I have no idea what time I started. I've been streaming this particular stream for about an hour. But how long was I streaming before that? Maybe another hour? Who knows? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Gordon Bennett, it's long. I mean, level 60, I could go from there to there in about 30 seconds. Or 40, maybe a minute. So slow. Why, oh why does it have to be so far? If this was the real speed the ship was going, like warp 5.6 or whatever, the Romulans would have been long gone by now. And I think that the Deredex is quite a lot faster than this. I suppose that's going to be one joy of getting back to my Federation player. I've also been playing it quite a bit with Bearded Moon, not doing story missions, so I'm like almost level 60 already on it, even though the missions should unlock at like level 20 by now or something on it. So I'm quite advanced, and I move a lot faster. Something like warp 11.9, which is technically impossible in normal speed, but it's game mechanic. Probably like warp point 9999972 or something. Of course, slipstream drive would be different. That goes much faster than the warp 32 it says it does, but yeah. Well, we have arrived at the forecast system, Lieutenant. The trail from the Romulan warbird ends here. Scanning the system for ship signatures. We need to warn Worf.
I've attempted to contact him, but with the Batleth tournament underway, he is not responding. It is unclear if he is unavailable, or if something has happened to him. We'll need to beam down to the surface to know for certain.
Have we located this ship yet? I've located the Romulan warbird. It is cloaked and dropping into a planetary orbit around Focus 3. We're receiving an incoming hail from the ship's commander, Tarson. Put that piece of Bartok on screen.
You're becoming an annoyance. You have made yourself a target by defending the House of Martok. By following me here, you've given me no choice but to destroy you.
You will try. You will also fail. Even if you were to succeed, we have an incredible power. We could respawn. What do you get for being a lifetime sub? After this fight, I'll bring it up so I can show you. Yeah, a bunch of benefits, not many of them are really worth it. He's run away. Okay, let's quickly stop. It should be on a discount pack. Maybe not on the thingy pack, but okay. Would it be on featured? Lifetime subscription. Right then. Purchasing the lifetime subscription to Star Trek Online will get you great features and benefits such as bonus inventory and bank slots, extra character slots, access to more daily dilithium refinement, yeah, 1,000 more per character, big whoop, and more. Once this is purchased, in order to receive the rewards, a character must be at least level 5, and have completed a tutorial once, yes, level 5. Right. New ships can be claimed with the Star Trek Requisitions Officer. EV suits and firework emotes can be found on a console in the main faction social zones, which is their space dock. Bounty characters are not able to shed, yeah, that's normal stuff. You will get a free T6 veteran heavy destroyers, one for each faction. Free T5 veteran heavy destroyers, one for each faction. Free small craft, one for each faction. Free additional character slots. 30 bonus inventory slots as you level for each character. I'm not sure if that's 30 with each rank up you do, or 30 in total. 60 bonus bank slots, which, considering, well, no, that basically doubles the bank slots you have. 20 bonus account shared bank slots, which are quite good, considering you only start with one shared account slot, which is kind of really cheap on them. 4 respec tokens per character, as well as 1 token per rank as you level. 3 starship slots per character. 1 ship upgrade token sent via in-game mail. Yes, an extra 1,000 dilithium refinement every 48 hours. If you doubled it, it might be worth it, but it's not. A special firework emote for your ship, a faction-specific AV suit, play as a liberated Borg on the Federation and the Klingon factions, play as a Talaxian on the Federation and Klingon factions, access to the captain's table, which is basically just a place where lifetime subs can go. Yeah, you might as well just go to Club 36 of Space Dock. An exclusive costume insignia, exclusive veteran uniform piece for each faction. The veteran uniform is actually pretty good, I will admit. Priority login. I can't remember a time in a very long time since logging in, well, needing priority login was a thing. Veteran ship material, which is just a different shader for your ship. A Mugato companion, 5% skill points and offers a skill point boost buff to player and team. An android bridge officer, a costume piece for Romulans, a costume piece for the Klingon, and a costume piece for the Fed. Titles: Relentless, Valiant, Dauntless, Stalwart, Redoubled, Magnificent, Impressive, Vigilant, Guardian, Starfleet Veteran, Empire Veteran, and Republic Veteran. They each give a boost to stats, I think, those. And that's it. No 500 Zen every month anymore. Well, they never did on consoles. I think they still do on PC, but I can't really guarantee that. This at the moment, research and development packs. There is a event on where you have a chance, if you buy and use one of these, to get a T6 ship. On we go. Didn't really need to do that as much as I did, but I kind of got into it. Bird of prey, why are you so slow? Trying to cloak when I'm shooting at you at that range is probably not a good idea. Because when you cloak, your shields go down. You chicken. You're in a ship which is like 2 tiers ahead of mine, and you keep running away. Impossible! Tarson is being assisted by Klingons. I'm picking up another packet of Tetron particles, sir, but I suggest caution. If these captains are so dishonourable that they would fight us to help a Romulan, they may have allies lurking in wait to ambush us. Putting coordinates on screen, Captain. These dishonorable curs. They're about to know what it feels like to have my foot shoved firmly up their rectum. Cannot stop what is already set in motion. The Klingon Empire will fall. No, I'm pretty sure it won't. Now, where's the ship? Behind me or above me? Above me. There it is. Completely missed it. Surprise, motherfucker. Well, attracted him, but he was already dead, so I kind of wasted that attractor. Suck it! I should probably move. Whew. You'll spin me right round, Klingon, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Ooh, making me
We've
dizzy.
destroyed his ship, but Tarson may have already transported agents to the surface. He also appears to have Klingon collaborators already in place. I recommend that you and I beam down discreetly and quickly locate Worf and Maven.
Well, what are you waiting for? Let's get to the transporter room. We have a father to say.
We do not want to draw large amounts of attention, but remember that protecting Maven is our highest priority. Let no one stand in our way. Romulan infiltrators will have a hard time navigating an arena full of Klingons. I recommend we start by asking in the bar to see if anyone has seen or heard anything unusual.
We will start our search in the bar. Oi mate, if you see anything strange happening.
Did you see Jim Puck when he was young and still fighting in the tournaments? Oh, now that was something to behold. He was masterful and fluent, not like the young tards here these days. I'm surprised that some of them can hold on to their batlets for the entire match. Huh?
Fascinating.
Wonderful! Another stout warrior eager to hear a story of my glory days in battle. Pull up a chair and I'll allow you the honor of buying me a blood wine.
No.
Have you seen the fighter from the House of Duras? He looks like a real contender for champion standing. I'll bet you a barrel of blood wine that he wins without taking a single wound.
If General Chang fought the Master Corps, both in their prime fighting condition, who do you think would take champion standing?
The Carmaster Corps, of course.
And what do you think of the new rule restricting bottomless links to between 110 and 120 centimeters?
Okay, you're not going to continue that here. I personally won't use anything other than a traditional 116 centimeter length. But I can understand the desire for customization of one's weapon. As long as you don't start polishing your weapon in front of everybody.
Do you really think a Romulan would be foolish enough to beam down to an arena filled with hundreds of Klingon warriors? Besides, ever since that one tournament where the champion of the House of Mokai used a transporter to steal his opponent's batleth in the middle of a fight, there are transport inhibitors in place. The only places they can operate are the transport pads and cargo storage.
Frack, report. Sir, I've checked the arena's transporter logs and did not find any Romulan signatures. Oh, this is hell on my throat. Looking at the arena floor plan, I believe the agents may have beamed in somewhere near the cargo area. If you gain access to the local security system, we may be able to pinpoint their location. They can't hide from us. Good work, Frack. So where am I going? I'm going through there, that way. watched somebody I watch, Lost Powers, do a try not to laugh challenge earlier. And there was one video which genuinely made me laugh. It was one of the Power Rangers thing. And it had the Blue Ranger fighting this lady. No idea who she was. But she was going on about how all the Rangers were different while fighting him. Like, one was a good, broody one was a woman, and one was strange. And then she said, well, what are you? And he throws her off him, and then he goes, I'm Scottish! It surprised the thick out of me. Oh, well, here's a security guard. Someone snapped the guard's neck. Our assassin is near. To battle. Rival House Ensign. I do notice you haven't actually said which house yet. I threw my grenade and completely missed somehow. Okay. I will check the security logs if it will let me. Hello, security logs, where am I going? Oh. I jumped down there. And they were up where I was. Beep, 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 beep. Hello, buttons.
That tall Shi'ar agent was attempting to erase the security logs in the cargo area. He also sealed the doors with a security lockout. It would take too much time to override this work. Our best chance of getting into the storage area would be to disrupt the power flow to the cargo bay doors.
Agreed. We will head there at once. Jumping down. Who needs stairs? That would have probably been quicker to go down the stairs because we weren't going where I thought we were. So, as we said, his name isn't Kamar, it's Alexander. He's using Kamar, the name of the Klingon who saved his father. As a way to escape the assassins or something. Do I have a Twitter? Yes, I do. It'll be the Twitter followed by Littica. I think if you look in my description, I should have a link to my Twitter, my Facebook, my donations page, maybe more there, I don't know. Whoa, you are, you need healing, man. You really need healing. I don't know if the stuff I've got on my links is in this when it's being streamed through Streamlabs yeah, thingy me up. Streamlabs and Restream.
The control system reports that the outer door to the cargo bay has been unlocked, but the inner door remains sealed shut. We'll need to blast that door. Get inside and stop this miserable Tuba.
Well, let's do that. If I weren't to turn around and run straight into a table. I've skinned bunnies. I'm Alexander, son of Worf, and Ileha, a member of the House of Martok. You fight well, Alexander. For a diplomat. Surprise, motherfucker! Good thing this thing has started looking at me, because Maven's got no health. Of course, I think he's an immortal character which can't actually get KO'd, so yeah, there's that. Oh, there's Wolf. Where did you...
Maven! No!
This was an honorable death.
Oh, he was supposed to be on the floor. And that...
What is the meaning of this, Alexander? Maven was sent here to replace his equipment, and yet I find you here, surrounded by Romulans with the grandson of Martok dead at your feet. Explain
This was
yourself.
not Kimtar's doing.
Lady Sorella feared that you alone would not be able to keep her grandson safe. We followed these Romulans here, and would have stopped them had these halls not been filled with Klingon traitors. And where were you when these assassins struck?
Both of you stop. We must focus on finding the real enemy.
I see you have been listening to my son's conspiracy theories again. He talks of peace and uniting the houses, yet here he is, with a blade in his hand, looking for glory. I told you I wanted nothing to do with this.
With respect, sir, we have proof that another house is behind this.
While you were here at the tournament, assassins moved against Lady Sorella at her own estate. If we hadn't tracked down this agent and disarmed his explosive, she would be dead as well. At every step, we have encountered Klingons, hiding in the shadows, with blades at our backs.
What Kimtar says is the truth. We must find these traitors and put an end to this plot.
I have not seen this evidence, but I believe what you say. We will get to the bottom of this. That does not mean we can act rashly. If there were Klingons aiding these agents, then we are still in danger.
If we uncover the identity of this rival house, then they will be forced to act in the open, where we can fight them head on.
Agreed. One of the great houses is here backing the Romulans, and they will try to escape before their role in this plot is revealed. One of the Klingons we killed on the way here was wearing a tournament sash. We should check the training rooms of each house in attendance and look for evidence that would connect them to the Romulans.
We will uncover this threat together.
We must uncover the Klingon collaborators who helped Tarson kill Maven. Tarson had assistants on the ground. We will proceed with the plan to check the training rooms here before the villains have a chance to cover up their crime.
Let's go. It's a long way away. This will also probably be the last episode, or the last mission I do in this episode. Of course, as always, how my streams tend to end. I'm getting hungry. My stomach is starting to growl. I really should eat before I start these streams, but I don't. Although the one time I did, I streamed for like 4.5 hours. And, yeah.
It would surprise me if the House of Antok were involved. Other than an abundance of medical supplies, nothing appears to be out of the ordinary. We should move on.
Okay. You really need some health, man. Let's go to the next room.
I will see to it that Muffin's belongings are prepared for transport back to the House of Martok's estate on Kronos. We should move on to the other training rooms.
Yes, indeed we should. But first, have I got any healing items? Yes, I've got a few healing items in my thing. Which one is it I've got with me with low health? It's... oh, it's Kumtar. You're not actually part of my crew, are you? No, you're not.
The gear here in the House of Nogra's training room is typical of the weapons used in the tournament. I'm relieved that Nogra does not appear to be involved. Ever since they took in my uncle.
Alexander, you were told not to discuss this. It is a private family matter. We will move on.
I understand. We will continue our search. That looks like a Klingon weapon, or some kind of drink, or... no, it's a Klingon weapon. It's a Romulan weapon, sorry. I think we found the room.
Ever since Urapinthe, I have been suspicious of the House of Torg. And now it appears they were preparing to leave the tournament early. Look at this state of disarray. We must look for evidence that may link them to the Romulan assassins.
So it may not actually be the House of Duras which is involved in this. Or it could be two houses. Wouldn't put it past Duras.
These are Romulan weapons. It appears that your suspicions have been correct. It must be the House of Torg. We must confiscate this evidence, and then warn the rest of House Martok.
We will reveal their treachery. House of Torg warriors. It's nice to have Worf with me. He's like really strong right now.
Sorella and the rest of the House of Martok will mourn for her grandson. But I must also see that security remains a priority. To start, I am sending you a recruit from our house, the warrior Belera. She's been personally trained by me, and will aid your crew as we fight against the House of Torg. Congratulations, Lieutenant.
She's been personally trained by you, and yet she's only a green quality. I am disappointed, Worf. Oh, bloody hell. And that may be a reason why I don't do the Klingon ones quite so often, because it kills my throat after a while. Speaking so aggressively. Aggressive. Don't know if you heard that, but my stomach just went, feed me, you bastard! So yeah, we're going to end this episode here. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you want to see more, let me know. If you want to see more of the Federation character, let me know. If you want to see me start a Romulan, let me know. If you want to see any of my other series get some more content, let me know. All in the comments. So if you liked it, please leave a like. It really does help. Maybe share it with your friends. Donate if you want to support me. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. I should probably get an end screen for this, which I can put on. Will I be back later? It's about 9:30 over here. So probably not, because people will be going to bed soon, and I have to speak quite loud for this. So no, I will be back on tomorrow, though. Yeah, anyway, bye-bye, guys.